that elderly people use as a narcotic because young people were faking prescriptions and selling them to get high. Okay. And I said to him, he left that part out. He said the government just, reclassified it. I said, why did they reclassify it? He said because kids were buying it. And I said, so, that pretend, simpleton. I go, so the government's trying to keep kids from selling drugs and getting high. And he's like, yeah, but the old people have to do this, like that kind of argument.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Oh, that's what are you talking about? I'm trying to right, exactly. That's not important.
Yeah. So when I come up against that person, I try to find what the core good is that they have a problem with. And when you present somebody with the core good of something, they can't argue with you anymore.
Right.
Why do I want gun control? So kids don't die. You got a problem with that? Right. Apparently some people do.
That's right. Well, this is the choice that we make, right? And you're right. Certainly, we're talking about you being a comedian in that moment. Come on, you're with your mom at the doctor. That's right. But the truth is, every time we wade into this area, even the doctor, now you know what that doctor's like at home. This is a guy that can't give it up. I mean,
but you know what? He didn't get by me. He didn't get by me with that talking point.
Right.
And he knows he didn't get by me.
Yeah.
And he knows that someone looked him in the eye and said, "You know why they're doing this, and it's for a good thing."
Well, that too. I agree with you. That's a secondary good. I just think what we want now that we didn't. I think we used to be in a place in America where the guy would deliberately not say that. And a lot of people were just going out of their way not to say stuff. And you pointed out, as an entertainer, there were some moments when it's really not the right thing to start.
I am there hired. I am there hired to entertain. I'm not there to be paid money to upset their guests.
That's right. But I'm personally a firm believer in going right up to the edge, and even sometimes going over the edge. I had a guy jump up at Sal's once and tell me, we got to listen to your politics the whole night.
Yes, you do.
And I said that. I said, of course you do. I said, and your girlfriend's loving it. So I said, so why don't you go get a drink? I said, what is your problem? I said, yes, my politics is my. Yeah, it was very confrontational.
You know what? I do actually love to confront people, but I want to confront them from a place that they don't expect coming.
I know. And
everyone's got their defenses, and
Yes.
if you get past their defenses, then suddenly they have to think. They have to engage.
Not only do I agree with that, I also think there's all different levels of sensitivity that if you have these nuances, you could throw a much more effective pass and pick up 80 yards instead of keep going 1 yard at a time, running it up the middle, boom, boom. You know what I mean? I think America gets stuck, right?
I completely agree with that. That is a brilliant observation.
Oh, man. Wow. Oh, whoa. Hey, do you know what? That sounds like the end of the segment, doesn't it? That sounds like that is the wrap-up line.
All right, so it's on the schedule. Guest kisses, host ass, and then we close.
You know what? Make that note, because I know I wrote it down just as you said it. Listen.
Tell Bob Bell.
No, listen, here's the thing. Snarky Democrat on Facebook.
On Facebook, yeah.
Second thing is, where do people get to see you regularly? New York Comedy Club is the best, or Greenwich Village?
No,
Which
actually,
one?
I'm Greenwich Village Comedy Club. I usually appear there sometimes on Mondays. Monday's a good day for me. On the weekends, I'm on the road working, so I'm in different places. I could be in Atlantic City. I could be at the pizza place. It depends where they need Buddy Flip.
I was just going to say, now, should they go to buddyflip.com and they get every answer, like, where you're going to be, blah, 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 all that is there?
Yeah, exactly, stuff like that, yeah, how to contact me, information, tour dates, pictures.
Awesome.
And the Snarky Democrat, if they want to just read somebody rant and rave about the right, that's the place to go.
Well, I will, as I said to you now, every time you do one of these, you'll be connected to my page, so it'll automatically show up. Now, it's okay, it's okay, right, if I write something after it?
Sure, yeah, as long as it's nice.
I know, that's what I mean. So I'm going to do that.
Don't impugn my manhood, please.
Of course. Hey, what are you talking about? That's all I got is your manhood. Good night, everybody. Seriously, what do you think we're working with? Yeah, no, this is good. Well, you promise one thing. All I want is one thing in return, okay? Just promise me you'll keep texting me on days when you come on, and you'll keep coming on and stirring it up.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. It's
That's
fun.
it. You got it.
Even the last time with all the yelling, it was still fun.
Well, that's the thing, right? I have a lot of yelling shows, and I know there's not everybody. It goes, oh God, I don't know if I'm up to that. And it's like, you know what? It's a little bit of intellectual heavy lifting. That's all it is. It's just a little bit. You know what I mean? You hang in there. It's worth it. We're talking about heady stuff. There's a lot at stake. So anyway, you're great. Thanks for being on today, man.
Thank you, Ed. Always a pleasure, man.
BuddyFlip.com.
Katie tried. I was halfway crucified.
The Ed Till Show.
On the other side of no tomorrow.
It's the Ed Till Show. Ed Till Show.
For many years, Ed Till. Line business is an enormous challenge. Now I have something that's innovative, powerful, superior to what you've seen before, and incredibly simple. Are you looking for a new business? Are you working